Early stages of settlement in Egypt, the ancient Egyptians built their civilization around the Nile River. This river was the key to sustainability in ancient Egypt and was the reason why they were able to prosper for so long. The Nile River helped ancient Egyptians sustain through many avenues including their agricultural and economic needs, transportation, and religion, and it is ultimately what made them such a successful civilization. Egyptians were able to use the Nile River to create a reliable agricultural system to farm fruits and vegetables, which was one of their main sources of food for most of the population. The flood of the river allowed water to reach the floodplain without using any equipment to transport the water. This later on developed into artificial irrigation where channels carried water to their plants without having to do excessive manual labor for the same effect. As the river flooded every year, a layer of silt and minerals littered the floodplain, ensuring fertility of the land, which helped plants receive enough nutrients to grow. Here, we can see a hieroglyphic of an Egyptian using a shaduf, which is a counterweighted bucket that helps them move water to irrigate their crops. They use methods like this as well as artificial irrigation supplied by the Nile River. The Nile River provided Egyptians transportation to other lands in Egypt for resources as well as economic gain in trading. Ancient Egyptians used the Nile River as trade routes to trade with Sudan civilizations, selling excess agricultural produce and gold. Since the Egyptians were one of the first civilizations to form along the Nile, they maintained political and economic supremacy over the river. The ancient Egyptians also cultivated a belief around the Nile god named Hapi. Hapi was also known as a great supplier of water to Egypt. Hapi can be depicted in the form of two gods, one with a papyrus plant on their head, while the other a lotus plant. The Nile River was what the ancient Egyptians fully built their foundation of civilization upon. The Nile was a crucial resource that allowed ancient Egyptians to prosper as a strong civilization and was what supported them up until their downfall years later.